Hello. Welcome to Edakaze. In this video, we will talk about Kubernetes. But first, we will discuss things that support our knowledge of Kubernetes. Kubernetes is perfect for those of you who are or want to learn about DevOps, the development and operation, or even want to switch to a DevOps work environment. Usually, people who want to move to DevOps come from the developer or programmer and infrastructure department. Although these two departments have very striking differences, where the developer is mostly working on coding or building applications, while the infrastructure section rarely makes programs. The popularity of Kubernetes today is due to very basic changes to the application architecture. Previously, developers produced monolith applications as their product outputs. Now they have shifted towards microservices applications. The main differences between monolith applications and microservices are: in monolith application, all application features are in one application only. In microservices applications, application features are broken down into separate small applications, and each application is linked by communication in various ways. Can be through databases, with network services, etc. Monolith application installation process is very simple. Just deploy a large application on the server, and done. Microservices application installation is more complicated. There are many higher challenges, including the process of scaling applications or updating. We can see in the following image. On the left, you can see the monolith application has many features in the application, and is installed on a server. On the right, you can see the microservices application installed on two different servers, and each feature also runs on different applications. All applications that handle one of these features communicate data with each other to support the operation of whole application. Constraints will arise when one of the applications in microservices must be scaled up to become larger. How to configure it, how to reorganize the relationship between services, etc. In addition to the change towards microservices, the infrastructure section also changes. Where in the infrastructure section, they switched from using virtual machines to using containers. The weakness of virtual machines is that when deploying or scaling applications, the virtual machine must first be installed along with the OS. This takes a long time, while the client has been waiting for the application or service to run immediately. The main differences with containers are: if on a virtual machine, applications run on a VM that has their respective OS installed, and all VMs are managed by a hypervisor running on top of the OS from the host PC. On a container system, applications run in a container, and are managed by a container manager running on top of the OS of the host PC. Although it seems dangerous, because the application can directly reach the host system, the role of the container manager is very strong to prevent this. The combined use of microservices applications and container systems greatly helps speed up and simplify the process of deploying and scaling each application. For example, we want to deploy and run 3 applications on 3 containers at once. So we can easily instruct the container manager to execute deployment and run 3 applications on each container. Currently one of the most popular container manager is Docker. The following illustrates the deployment of Docker if done without Kubernetes. Initially, the developer asked Docker to create an image of the local PC and send it to the image registry. The next process, the deploy process in production. The developer will ask Docker in production to take the image in the registry and run it. The problem occurs when the application scaling needs arise. So the application does not allow it to be run several times through this manual process. That's why Kubernetes is needed to make further settings. Next, you need to learn how Kubernetes is implemented. Thank you.